Greetings everyone, I'm KABILAN GANASAN, holding number FTTO 21030008. Today I'm going to talk about history of McDonnell Douglas. McDonnell Douglas, former aerospace company that was a major US producer of jet fighters, commercial aircraft and space vehicles. McDonnell Douglas was formed in 1967, a merger of McDonnell Aircraft Corporation, founded in 1939, and the Douglas Aircraft Company, established in 1921. Donald W. Douglas first became interested in aviation as a youth while watching the Wright brothers demonstrate their biplane for the Army in 1909. Later, as a civil engineering assistant at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Department of Aerodynamics, he helped devise one of the first wind tunnels for the testing of aircraft. In 1920, he designed the Cluster, the first aerodynamically streamlined plane, and founded his company to fill an order for 3 of the planes for US Navy. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
My name is NANTHINI holding metric number FTTO 21030005. Let's take a look to McDonnell's aircraft. Then and its own merger with the Boeing in 1997, it proceeded a number of well-known commercial and military aircraft such as the DC-10 Airliner and F-15 Eagle Air Superiority Fighter. To McDonnell's was built DC-8. It is a 4-engine long-range narrow-body jet airliner built from 1958 to 1972. However, the DC-8 put Douglas in a strong position in the aircraft industry, and it was proceed until 1972. In 1971, McDonnell's was built DC-9. The DC-9 was an all-new design which is using 2 rear fuselage and mounted with the Pratt & Whitney JT8D turbofan engine, a small efficient wing and a tail. It was a design for frequent short flights. 1972, McDonnell Douglas was built DC-10. It is a 3-engine wide-body jet airliner, and it is also ranged from medium to long-haul flights, capable of carrying a maximum of 380 passengers. Its most different feature is the 2 turbofan engines mounted on underwings planes and a 3rd engine at the base of the vertical stabilizer. In 1976, McDonnell Douglas was made MD-11, which is an American 3-engine medium to long-range wide-body jet. 1980 McDonnell Douglas was made MD-80. It is a series of 2 engines for short to medium range and single SL commercial jet airliner. 1979, McDonnell Douglas was made MD-82, and it was a new MD-80 variation with similar dimensions to those of the MD-81, but equipped with more powerful engines. The MD-82 was intended for operation from hot and high airports. In 1985, McDonnell Douglas was made MD-87. It is a shortened version of the successful MD-80 series, and it is also furnished with a common mixed class cabin that can capacity of 114 passenger or 130 passenger is an economy configuration with 5 side-by-side seating. It also can carry 139 passengers in a high density of seating. Last but not least, in 1989, McDonnell Douglas was made MD-90. It is a 3-engine and short to medium range and a single SL commercial jet airliner.
Hi, I'm KEERTHANA. I'm holding metric card FTTO 21030006. Today I'm going to talk about McDonnell Douglas's fall. McDonnell Douglas is a combined company of McDonnell and also Douglas. They were one of the very leading US manufacturers in the year 1967 up until 1997. They have played a very significant role in aviation and aircraft and aviation development, and their contribution is still recognized until today, and they still live on. So basically, McDonnell Douglas had a great run. They have a great success with their production of narrow-body aircrafts. So their rivals were mainly Boeing, and their other competitors was Lockheed and also Embraer. But somehow they were finding very difficult to compete with Boeing due to the after the production of Boeing 747, and that time McDonnell Douglas was also having some financial crisis, so they could not go ahead with the to compete with Boeing at that time. So McDonnell Douglas has proposed MD-12 before they have merged with Boeing in the year 1990s. Despite interest shown by other airlines, there were no orders. So somehow, due to all these concerns with their productions and their DC-10 productions, which has good fuel efficiency but some safety concerns, and they could not come up and compete to the level of Boeing, and they were forced to a situation where they have to merge with Boeing. So basically, the discussion was going on from the year 1990s and was finalized in 1997. So after the merging, the CEO of the company became the president and chief officer of Boeing, and he sustained in the position up until 2005. So basically, after the merging, even the staffs were actually having difficulties with the cultural integration and all, because these two companies were actually major rivals during their time. So it was really difficult for them to bring up the people together and trying to bring success to both companies and all. But some McDonnell Douglas have played a very important part in aviation and aircraft evolution for 100 years. So basically, to conclude, McDonnell Douglas's fall began when they merged with Boeing, and this was even declared by the CEO of that company. Thank you.